movement to either side of you guys as you get closer and closer to that gap in the trees that you were told about.
Okay, I'm going to telepathically tell the party that we have movement on both sides. So I'll just link to each one individually, and let them know that there's movement in the trees, and also tell Corporal.
Can you link to them?
The best way to describe it for you, since you rolled so well in your perception, is 1 minute you think you see somebody standing near a tree, and the next minute they're not.
Did they have two heads?
No, they have hair down over their face.
Oh wait, three heads. Three heads.
And they're not walking backwards.
Okay.
You almost missed them because they kind of resemble the terrain around them.
Ooh.
But you, like I said, in 1 minute you see them, you turn and you look back and they're gone. You didn't see them move, but they're not standing there anymore.
Can I see anything from where I'm at?
Not from where you're at.
Okay.
The tree cover seems to be blocking you from seeing what he's seeing, is all.
All right, Rock's going to run through touching various party members.
Hey, not that kind of show.
Visibility?
No, I was seeing if it works, because it has it listed weird.
That's concentration.
Yeah.
You can cast it at a higher level and increase the number of people.
Yeah. All my spells are at 5th level, so I'm going to get 4 people.
Okay.
And so I make the kid invisible. That's the first one. That's the most important one. And tell him to hold back. And then I'll cast myself invisible. And then as I'm moving forward, Dux is a friend. So I guess I'll get Surge and the cleric.
All right. So with that, once you get up there to Surge, being the last one in line, you hear a tumbling noise behind you, and you hear what could only be cursing under one's breath.
Does it sound like the kid's voice?
It sure does.
Yeah.
Because the kid has never been invisible before and currently can't find anybody but... Well, let's see. Can he even see?
He can see me.
No, he can't. I rolled a 1.
Oh. Maybe he can't.
Where'd everybody go?
Rock should be able to see him.
Yeah, Rock should be able to see the kid.
Nope.
Your true sight?
Yeah,
as long as he's within 30 feet, you can see him.
Yep, your true sight would. You'd see him for 1 second, and then you don't. And give me a perception check on your part.
Ball for a change.
All right. So at one point in time, you see... You see the kid. You see somebody appear next to the kid, and then you don't see the kid.
So
dun dun dun.
Now, you rolled a 20 on your perception. Give me a history roll.
Kid snatchers. They even get them in when they're invisible. This isn't exactly a strong suit for me.
You have no idea.
Not a skull.
Actually, even in your military time, I don't think you've ever dealt with anybody that camouflaged himself to match the surrounding terrain.
Although I call my spell perfect camo.
Yeah, you do. But the creature that you saw, you have no idea. You just know that its coloring matched the coloring around it before it disappeared.
All right, well, I start yelling right away, hey, somebody's got the kid back here. And so I got a good spell I can cast over there that might catch everybody but not kill the kid.
I have no idea what you have
Static would be
spell-wise.
bad. Now, got to see to do this one. Oh, simple procedure. So I see something grab the kid, and the kid disappears when he gets grabbed, huh?
Yep. So does the creature you're looking at.
Well, I'll maintain the invisibility. Wonder how that guy saw the kid. I will fire a round off into the air. Say, give me back the kid. Of course, I'm really just doing prestidigitation to make the noise, but it's
Oh, okay.
back in the lip.
Are you guys going to try to move forward or just kind of search around?
I will turn back towards where the kid should have been
Mm-hmm.
and just start doing a group pattern search.
All right. You see nothing.
How far are we from the end of the trees?
Probably about 20, 30 feet.
I'm gonna cast locate object on the kid's clothing.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
So go ahead and cast that. Locate object.
1,000-foot range. So I'm gonna cast it on like the kid's shirt.
Okay. You get a ping.
kid's invisible shirt.
The ping is on the other side of that supposed clearing.
I am no longer invisible because
No.
I cast a spell.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
I broke invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to yell at the kids in front of us on the other side of that supposed clearing. And I'm going to move up to the edge of the clearing.
As soon as you get to the edge of the
I will
clearing,
go too.
I'm not running out. I'm getting to the edge.
yeah. Well, you have to. There's no further way to go.
Mhm.
As soon as you get to the edge of the trees, you see why there's no further trees. There's no further ground.
Mm-hmm.
It is a
Huh?
There is a crevice in the ground as if somebody had cut a gorge from around
chasm.
the edge of the foothills. It's a good sized chasm. I'd say, I mean, if you
Is the
want
old man from scene 24 there?
to try that again.
I want to know, is this the chasm of eternal peril? And there'll be the old man from scene 24 saying, you know, what is your name? What is your quest? And then it comes apart for Rock because he's not very well studied. He doesn't know where the capital of Assyria is or any of that.
Well,
He
it
knows
looks-
nothing.
What's the mean velocity of an unladen swallow?
Yeah.
I will be flying over the
African
chasm.
or European?
Fred
African.
won't. Fred refuses to.
Fred refuses to fly over the chasm.
Yes, he does.
Oh, repellent. How far across is it?
You get close to the chasm, and he literally starts turning back towards the group each time you get closer.
Fred, what the hell is wrong with you?
I'm going to
And
see
your
that.
communication with Fred is more feeling, or
It's
not-
mental.
yeah, but you don't get any
It's a
words.
sensory. It's not like
He
actual.
no, he can understand me, but he can't talk to me.
Right. So how would he communicate with you? That's what
With
I'm
his
asking.
body language.
Okay, his body language
Yeah.
is flying away from the chasm.
That's why I'm saying, what the hell is wrong with you?
You'd get a sense of fear or confusion if it's one of
And
those.
every time you go to pull his head back towards it, he kind of gives you that head shake and then flies back towards the group.
How far is it across the chasm?
How far did I? About 120 feet.
Okay,
I'm going to go back towards Brother May I.
And it looks like
And-
it's approximately 600 feet deep.
Brother May I is invisible right now.
Have him talk to the dead guy again.
And
Is this guy-
how do you find Brother May I?
I'm smelling for him. He stinks.
can
he
I
does.
tell how long this chasm is?
From your angle, it looks like it goes all the way around the base of the mountain.
All right, here's the final test. I'm sure this chasm is impassable, but I have to try because Rock is desperate to get to that kid. He will grab Serge. He'll say, "Come with me," and just makes that voice, and a little door appears, and Serge recognizes it. It's a dimension door. He'll try to D-door across the chasm.
Okay, your door starts to open, then stops.
Figured it was inevitable. I suppose it burns the spell slot, though.
Yes. Because
Wonder if Surge could Earth Elemental through it or something.
That's going to take a long time. That's going to
Yeah.
be 1 minute, 2 minutes. No,
Give me a perception.
2, 4, and then
Everybody's at the edge of that chasm. Give me a perception.
Okay. Does my detect magic sense anything from that cavern?
From the cavern? Yes.
Or from. Okay.
launching a produce flame across.
Actually,
Does it peter out?
The entire chasm and the opposite side of it almost blinds you when you cast detect magic.
What kind of magic is it?
It's several different. There's divine magic mixed in there. There's alteration. There's what are the different schools? There's no necromancy. Is the only thing you do notice.
Duration, evocation.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of different magics used, and they are powerful magics.
I'm going to scoop up some dirt and just throw it out over the chasm.
Yeah, I launched a produce flame into the air, and it would only go 30 feet. But would it even go over the chasm?
It went 30 feet and stopped. When it petered out.
Petered out.
But I need those perceptions. I got a 25. I got a, what is the 5 for punishment, 15 for Fred? Okay, well, corporal punishment's too concerned with the reason why Fred won't fly over the chasm to notice. But
True that.
let's see, Surge.
22.
Yep, you and Ducks are the only ones that notice. You're surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to give me a history check, and your DC is probably a lot lower.
Well,
Get a history check.
Here goes nothing.
Actually, you can give me one
14.
as well. Ducks.
Yeah, 13.
All right.
We rolled the same thing.
Okay, so as you guys are standing there trying to figure out why when fire spells off and try to figure out how to get across this chasm, stepping from around the trees, you see they almost look like elves, but they're all different colors. You have golden colored elves, some that look blue, almost as if they got ice on them. Some that are green, like moss growing off their clothing, and some that have a bit of a orange color as the color of fallen leaves.
These are elves, not dryads?
Nope, but with your history check, the two of you would recognize them as Eladrin.
The rifle
Okay.
pointed out. That's for sure.
You have 16 arrows pointed at you, or 16 bows with arrows drawn pointed in your direction.
Terminology says you will return
Good
the
thing
kid.
I'm wearing my hat that makes me look like a halfling.
I'm gonna Rock. It's put your stick down. It's fine. I think it's best if we just talk with them right now.
We can talk while I point.
So, as you're pointing your rifle, you hear this strange breaking noise as if rock was tumbling down a mountain. Those who are near the edge, as it will. So I'm sure once you've seen them, some of you stepped away from the edge.
Yeah.
Which one stepped away?
There's no need to be right on the edge of a cliff.